Here in Milwaukee, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Milwaukee Brewers.
And today's starter, Robert Gasser. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Shohei Ohtani leading things off and takes a strike. That one fouled off. Gasser, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Into the outfield. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's Mookie now. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Just underway here in Milwaukee. And a foul ball. Man at second. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Hard liner. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
In today's game, hitting with power is essential, Boog. With pitchers throwing 95 and above, stringing hits together is hard to do. So home runs and extra base hits are crucial, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Freddie Freeman in the box with one away as he takes ball one. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And the Dodgers score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
One out man at first. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. The lefty to 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Man at first, one away. That one outside. And that's ball 2. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. And it's fouled away. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a bouncer, but it kicks foul. In the air, left field. Yelich under this one. Takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. One fun note on Max Muncy in 2025. He added glasses to his equipment. Muncy, who debuted glasses on April 30th and homered in his first at-bat wearing them against Cal Quantrill. 2 down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second, just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Our starter in this one, Roki Sasaki. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Jackson Chourio leading things off and takes a strike. That one fouled hard the other way. Fastball is outside. Next pitch just misses, and the count is 2-2. Good eye in that spot. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Sasaki. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Bryce Terang, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Oh, 1 now.
No, that's a ball.
Swings through that one, out in front that time. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's a foul ball. Up the middle. Bats up with it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Man at first with one gone. Here's the catcher to hit, William Contreras. Out towards right center field. Tucker on the move. Out. Number 2.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 22, Christian.
Here's Yelich at the dish.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Terang off of first with 2 away. Now a quick throw to first, and he dives back in safely. The 0-1. Swinging a foul out of play. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Owen.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses, and it's a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Brewers strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Top of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle.
Whoa.
Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. And you got to figure, regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year. Foul ball.
That's a ball.
Close, but called a ball. 3-2 now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one misses. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And a foul ball. Runner on the move. In the air, right field. Freeland ranging back. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Hetsung Kim.
So digging in, Hae-Sung Kim.
Nope, that's high.
On a line, base hit. Mitchell fires it in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. First and second, one out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Base hit center field. Coming home. In comes the run from second.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 so far.
0-1.
Two on, one out. There's the strike at the knees. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Jake Woodford, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Just a slow ground ball this time. Over to Terang. One. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the second. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Mitchell.
Strike. Woo.
Right through there for a strike. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. And there's a ball. Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now here's Jake Bauers.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hitting better than 350 this
No,
month.
that's a ball.
And the 1-0.
Strike. Woo.
Mitchell on at first. Nobody out. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Sal Frelick, batting with one down, takes a strike. And a strike on the outside edge.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
That misses the zone. Ball one. Chopper to second. Kim fires over to first. Got him.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Joey.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Joey Ortiz. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the inning. Milwaukee leaves one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. This one smoked on its way out of here. A massive home run. And they add a run.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one ripped right center field. Way back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Robert Gasser done for the night, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher now, Jake Woodford.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. Flied to left his first time. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13.
Man at first, Max Muncy at the dish. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. The 1-0. Well struck left field, carrying well. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here comes Pages around third. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Smith in the box now. Takes strike one. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Oh! Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. The 1-1. That one lifted to left. Yelich takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hernandez, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw over to Bowers. That's the 3rd out. The 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back here in Milwaukee, set for the bottom of the 3rd.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter, Jackson.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Jackson Chourio getting ready to hit. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. On the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging at off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Got him. That's out number 2.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Terrain in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here at American Family Field. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Nice grab. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And the sweeper is in for a strike. The Dodgers up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
The 0-2. That one way inside. And that is downstairs. And the count is filled up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
One down. Here's Betts. And the 0-1. This one in the air right field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. The run comes in from second, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here is Freddie Freeman.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now it appealed to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Man at second.
Ball.
Pitch is in there. 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground to the left, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3. Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Two on, 1 out. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Now pitching for the
Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Grant Anderson. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajas, 1 for 2. High fly ball, right field. Freeland should have this one, and that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Milwaukee, ready to go, bottom 4. William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
This one in the air, center field. Pajas under it. And there's 1 down. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And right now, he's shutting this lineup out, so we might stick with it.
Yelich, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
Oh.
The Brewers with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That's a buck.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Next pitch off the plate. Full count now. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
One gone, runner at first. Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell walked his first time.
Oh, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
The 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one. Maybe a surprise here as the bullpen is already stirring. A right-hander is up and throwing. And foul ball. Yelich, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Bowers in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 0-1. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one hammered but pulled foul. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. And it's off the batter's eye. A two-run shot, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-2.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. Grounded out his first time up. And that misses. And that is ball one. Two down, nobody on. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Just off the outside edge. Ball three. Swing and a miss as he was late. Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. It's 7-2. Ready now for the 5th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Line drive. Freeland takes it in for the out. One up, one down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He's 0 for 1. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0. On the ground, Hamilton. And the first two set down at the top of the 5th.
Up next to the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
2 down, bases empty. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
That one misses in the dirt. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're still on top 7-2.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now to
Dodgers,
start the bottom of the
number
5th and
65.
taking over on the mound, Paul Gervais.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Foul ball there.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next for Milwaukee, David Hamilton. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball. Ball.
Here's a 2-0. And another ball. The Dodgers leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. And that one is in for a strike. That clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. One now. Right through there for a strike. In the air to left center. Pajes moving under it. Brings it in. And that's the third out. Brewers go down quietly. They're down 5. It's 7-2. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
The second baseman, Hesung Kim.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Throw over to Bowers. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's Ohtani. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. That one hit the knees for a strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
One out man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Sliced hard but foul. Two on, 1 out.
Whoa.
In the dirt, throw into third, and he's got no chance. He's out.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Just missed. Kyle Tucker on deck, already 2 homers in the game.
Huge impact in this one so far, and you know he'd like to make some noise in this inning as well.
3-1 is on the way. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Grant Anderson is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
A new
Brewers,
arm into the game, the righty, Trevor McGill.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
First and second, 2 outs. Kyle Tucker will hit next. He's been a great free agent sign. Fastball for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, hot.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that's downstairs. And the count's full. Andy Pajes waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Payoff pitch. Ground ball right side. Terang over to first in time. That is the inning. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Brewers 2. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the inning, Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
Strike. Woo.
Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's William Contreras. This splits between April and May there. Line drive, could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He will score. It's 7-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's Christian Yelich. In the air, right field. Tucker has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Up next for the Brewers, the center fielder, number 5, Garrett.
So up next, Garrett Mitchell. He is struck out, and he is walked. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
0-2 now as he swings through it. One away with a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Snags it on the run. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 7-4.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Hernandez on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Brewers 4. Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the top of the 7th. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
No.
Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. D.L. Hall, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. McGill in his 5th season, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Ripped, but it curls foul. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Muncy digs in.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That one not close. And that's ball 2. That's inside. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The 3-1. Bounce to the right. Terang. Over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith to the plate.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
High fly ball, right field. And that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Brewers 4.
Now pitching for...
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jonathan Hernandez. He's been so good against lefties. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. The Brewers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Bunting for a hit. And that's just foul. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And the 0-2.
Oh!
That's to third. Muncy sends it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Ortiz up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Will Klein appears to be getting loose.
Yes.
The Dodgers leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2-1 now. Just missed. Grounder off the pitcher. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
David Hamilton digs in now. Hamilton swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. Quick toss to first.
He's in
Ortiz
there.
back in on a dive.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And now the 0-1. Late with the swing there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Ortiz leads off first with 1 away. That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And it gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In to score from first. He's in there.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Big spot, and here comes Jackson Churio. In there for strike 1. The tying run at the plate. And that is out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jonathan Hernandez will depart, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Will Klein.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
This is Bryce Terang.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
That's in there. Strike one. Runner at third, 2 away.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Strike two. Sets him down looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Milwaukee with the RBI triple in the inning. It's now 7-5.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Brewers,
back, and a new arm of the mound to start the eighth. DL Hall.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's the strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Late on that fastball. On the ground to first, Bowers. He takes it on his own. First out in the top of the eighth.
the batter number 6, second baseman, Kim.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. Liner caught at second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So back to the top of the order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ripped into right field, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop,
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. That one way outside, and that's ball 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Brewers 5. Back here at American Family Field. On to the bottom of the 8th. William Contreras now at the plate. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. This one in the air, center field. Pajes under it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Brewers.
Here comes Christian Yelich. And that one fouled off.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Mitchell stands in now and watches strike one.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Ball one.
The Brewers trailing by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, and they're down 7-5. Back here in Milwaukee, all set to start the 9th in this one. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Out to short. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. He's already homered in this game. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Terang handles, throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. 2 down, bases empty. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next to the Dodgers, the center fielder,
Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. He was late there, strike one. Oh, 1 down. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. Safe, and they're up by 3.
big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
Strike! Woo!
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. And a strike to the outside corner at 95. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. Man on second, 2 down. Hit hard, base hit. Here comes Paez around third. The throw's offline, he's safe. It's 9-5.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Nope, that's high.
Muncy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the dirt, blocked. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Brewers 5.
Now pitching for
Back
the Dodgers,
now as they hand the
number
ball to a
49,
fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Blake Trinan.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And here's the first baseman, Jake Bauers.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake Bauers.
On the ground right side. Freeman steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Right fielder, number 10, now.
So digging in, Sal Freeling. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. This to third. Throw on to Freeman. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Joey.
2 outs, base is empty. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers.
Oh.
Check swing. He went, and it's 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. The Brewers down to their final strike.
Ball.
And now the count filled up 3-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Down to third baseman, David Hamilton. Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Making some noise here, trying to give themselves a chance. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now pitching for.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Tanner Scott.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Back to the top of the order. Next is the designated hitter, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. Right through there for a strike. Here bottom 9, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Right through there, got him. Ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Our final score here, 9-5. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire